Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Deep Lynx, the place where we dive deep into the murky waters of fitness, health, and everything in between. I'm super pumped to have you all here today because we're going to talk about a hot topic that's been popping up all over the fitness world lately, SARMs. But hold on, before we go any further, let me make this crystal clear, this is not a recommendation. I'm not a doctor, and neither is your gym buddy who's always talking about their latest stack. Always consult with a medical professional before even thinking about adding any pharma stuff to your routine. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump right in. So, SARMs, what the heck are they, and why do so many people in fitness and bodybuilding circles seem obsessed with them? Well, SARMs, or selective androgen receptor modulators, yeah, that's a mouthful, are kind of like the cleaner cousins of steroids. Imagine steroids are like a wild, unpredictable party animal cousin who always gets into trouble at family gatherings, while SARMs are like the more refined, sophisticated cousin who shows up, does their thing, and leaves before things get messy. At least, that's what they're marketed to be. SARMs are designed to help build muscle and lose fat by targeting specific receptors in your body. The idea is that they're more selective, hence the selective in the name, so they target your muscles and bones without messing with other parts of your body, like your liver or prostate. You know, kind of like having a friend who knows how to party without trashing your place or getting you banned from the club. But why are SARMs getting all this attention? Well, the fitness community is always on the lookout for that magic pill, that secret sauce that will help you get jacked, shredded, or whatever your goal is without the nasty side effects. And SARMs promise just that. They're like the shiny new toy in the supplement world, and everybody wants to play with it. But just because something is new and shiny doesn't mean it's safe. We've all seen those TikTok trends go wrong, right? Alright, so let's break down some of the most popular SARMs and what they're supposed to do. First up, we've got ostarine, or negative 2,866 Malawian kwachas if you want to sound fancy. This one's like the starter SARM, the one people dip their toes into before going full throttle. Ostarine is often used for cutting. That's when you're trying to shed fat while keeping your hard-earned muscle. It's considered milder with fewer side effects, which makes it popular for those who are just starting out in the world of SARMs. Think of it as the gateway SARM, it'll get you in, but hopefully not hook you for life. Next, there's ligandrol, also known as LGD-4033. This one's got a bit more kick to it and is used for bulking, which is when you're trying to pack on serious muscle. If ostarine is like the easy listening station, ligandrol is turning up the volume to 11. It's stronger, and users swear by its ability to add mass quickly. But remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is, or at least it comes with a catch. Then we've got testilone, or RAD-140. This one's the heavy hitter, the big guns, the Hulk of the SARM family. People use testilone mainly for bulking, and they say it's great for strength gains too. If you're looking to bench press a small car, this might be what you're thinking of. But with great power comes great responsibility, and probably some side effects. Andarine, or S4, is another popular one, kind of like the Swiss Army knife of SARMs. It's used for both bulking and cutting. It's got a strong binding affinity, which means it really locks onto those receptors and gets to work. It's supposed to help with muscle growth and fat loss, which sounds like a dream combo, right? But hold on, remember those side effects we talked about? Yep, they can happen here too. Then there's cardarine, GW501516, which isn't actually a SARM, but it's always hanging out with them, kind of like the friend who always shows up to the party uninvited. Cardarine is a PPAR delta agonist. That's some sciencey jargon, but all you need to know is that it's supposed to help with endurance and fat loss. Think of it as the marathon runner of the group. It helps you go the distance and keeps you lean. And lastly, we've got YK11. This one's like the mystery box. It's not as well studied as the others, but it's got people excited because it's believed to be a myostatin inhibitor. That's just a fancy way of saying it could help you grow muscle by turning off the brakes that usually stop you from getting too big. Sounds cool, right? But again, the science is still young on this one, so proceed with caution. Now, let's take a quick detour for the ladies tuning in. If you're a woman considering SARMs, the options might feel a bit overwhelming. While SARMs like ligandrol and testosterone are often touted for their muscle-building prowess, they may not be the safest bet due to their potency. Instead, something like ostarine, negative 2,866 Malawian kwachas, might be the least risky for women. It's often chosen because it's seen as the mildest option with fewer androgenic effects, meaning it's less likely to cause those unwanted side effects like deepening of the voice or facial hair growth. Remember though, even the so-called safest option has risks, so keep it chill, and don't jump in without talking to a healthcare pro first. So, what are the supposed benefits of using SARMs? Well, for starters, they're said to help you build muscle, lose fat, improve endurance, and recover faster between workouts. That all sounds awesome, but here's where we get into the nitty-gritty, the side effects. Yep, even SARMs, with all their promises, aren't free of downsides. First off, they can suppress your natural testosterone production. Think of your body like a well-tuned car engine. If you start pouring in all these extra additives, it's going to mess with the balance. SARMs can lower your testosterone, which might mess with your mood, your libido, or even your fertility. Not exactly a party, right? And let's talk about the liver for a second. Even though SARMs are marketed as being easier on your liver than steroids, there's still some research out there that suggests they might not be as liver-friendly as they're made out to be. Remember that one time you trusted your friend to drive you home, and they took a shortcut that ended up adding an extra hour to your trip? Yeah, kind of like that. Then there's the whole cardiovascular risk thing. Some studies have hinted that SARMs might mess with your cholesterol levels, which could lead to heart problems down the road. So if you're planning on living long enough to enjoy those muscles you're building, you might want to think twice. And let's not forget, SARMs are not FDA approved for human use. That's right, they're often sold online as research chemicals, which is a fancy way of saying, we're not responsible for what happens if you decide to swallow this. There's a lot of shady stuff out there, so unless you're looking to be a guinea pig in your own experiment, maybe hold off on ordering that mystery vial from a sketchy website. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but if they're so risky, why do people still use them? Well, it's the age-old tale of risk versus reward. People want to look good, feel strong, and get results fast. And let's be honest, we live in a world of instant gratification. If there's a shortcut to be taken, someone will try it. But here's the kicker, we don't really know what the long-term effects of SARMs are. They're relatively new, and the research just isn't there yet. So while they might seem like the next big thing today, who knows what we'll discover in the next few years. Alright, let's wrap this up. Should you use SARMs? Well, that's up to you and your doctor to decide. Remember, there's no such thing as a magic pill. Getting fit takes hard work, dedication, and time. SARMs might offer some benefits, but they also come with plenty of risks. And please, whatever you do, don't overdo it with supplements, always stick to the recommended dose. More is not always better, trust me. So there you have it, folks, a deep dive into the world of SARMs. I hope you found this info helpful, or at least entertaining. If you liked this episode, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment if you've got any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to Deep Links for more deep dives into the world of fitness, health, and wellness. Stay strong, stay safe, and remember, no shortcuts on the road to greatness. Catch you all next time.